you go back to chapter 20, verse number 3. It said, and Jehoshaphat feared. Jehoshaphat feared. This is he knew about this ambushment coming his way, and he was scared right here. Amen? So it says Jehoshaphat was scared now that these people were basically teaming up on him. But this is why I went back to, I was like, well, he's scared because they're coming against him right here. But I read a couple chapters back, and in verse number 18, in chapter number 18, where I read verses 28 and 29, before that in all of chapter 18, the king of Israel, told Jehoshaphat, let's get in these disguises, let's go and we're going to go and basically set an ambush on someone else. But the reason I read that in chapter 18 is because you have to make sure that you are listening to God and doing what God tells you and not what man tells you. Amen. Because right here in this chapter, this was not God telling them to go to do this. This was the king telling another king, let's go do this. And what happened in chapter 18 is quite, I laughed a little because they called all these prophets and said, you know what, if we go against this, if we team up and go against these people over here, what's gonna happen? All these prophets. So be careful also what prophets you allow to speak over your life and tell you what moves to make. Because all the prophets that they called, they said, yeah, go ahead, you're gonna be successful and all of that stuff. Yeah, go ahead. But it was one more prophet that they had to ask. And the king of Israel didn't want to ask him because he said, every time I ask him, every time I ask this prophet, he always got something bad to tell me. And sometimes that's what we fear. We fear the truth from the real prophets. Amen. Come on now. We fear the truth from the real prophets. And Apostle, just so you know something for later, God's given me something about this because you are a real prophet. He's already given me something in this whole chapter, something totally different for another day. So stay tuned. That's going to be coming at you real soon. But at the same time, we have to understand what the Lord is really trying to tell us. If he's sending a real prophet telling you to do one thing, you need to listen to that real prophet. It does not matter what you want to do. It does not matter how you want to do it. It does not matter who you want to team up with, because sometimes those people that you're teaming up with are going to take you straight to hell.
That's right.
And you're not ready for what's about to go down. You're not ready for what's about to go on. You're not ready for the battle that you're really trying to get yourself into.
That's good.
So they call the real prophet. He tells them, is it Micaiah? Micaiah. I think that's Micaiah. They called him. And he told them, you're going to basically be delivered into their hands. The king of Israel. Not Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, the king of Israel. But again, he didn't want to receive that from the real prophet. He said, well, I told you he ain't got nothing to say good to me. This man ain't got nothing good to say. But if you're living in sin, how can you expect a good word from God?
That's right.
If you don't turn from your wicked ways, how can you expect a move from God? How can you expect him to give you some unmerited favor? You cannot expect that.
That's right.
So he's doing this. He's you know what? And I'm so glad, because it would be some riots these days if this what happened after that. They put the real prophet, they put him in jail. He ain't got nothing good to say. He always got something. They put him in jail. I wish somebody would try to come and take my prophet. Put some handcuffs on my prophet for just speaking the truth.
Right.
Amen. And it's not the woman, it's not the vessel, it's the word that's being carried.
That's right.
Amen. So please don't get that twisted, like
Right.
I'm not Peter. I'm not chopping off no ears just for nothing. Amen. But at the same time, this is what happened. This was the custom. If I don't like what you say, I'm the king. I'm big. You're small. I'm smart. You're dumb. There's nothing that you can do about it. And this is what basically went on. They threw him in jail. So what happened? They went on to the battle, marching verily. Just went into battle anyway. Hooked up together. We two big kings taking our kingdoms, taking our soldiers. We're going to go.